Have you ever considered that the most powerful tools for transformation are not found in some distant land or ancient text, but are, in fact, already in your possession? They are with you at this very moment. We are speaking of your hands. Consider them not merely as physical instruments for interacting with the world, but as sacred keys, capable of unlocking the unseen gateways to your inner universe. Every deliberate posture, every specific placement of the fingers, creates a subtle resonance, a unique vibration that corresponds with the intricate, energetic pathways of your body and your consciousness. This is the world of mudras. These are not just simple hand positions. Mudras are a sacred, ancient technology for the soul. For millennia, within the spiritual heartlands of yoga, Hinduism, and Buddhism, these symbolic gestures have been revered as potent, energetic seals. They are formulas designed to recalibrate your emotional state, to channel and amplify your vital life force, and to profoundly expand your awareness. But how can an action so subtle, so seemingly simple, yield such a powerful and transformative effect? The secret lies in the undeniable, unbreakable link between the physical body, the thinking mind, and the subtle energy that animates them both. Throughout this journey together, we will delve into the mystical origins of these sacred hand postures. We will explore the profound mechanisms through which they operate and discover practical ways to integrate them into your life. Whether your goal is to deepen your spiritual practice, enhance your physical well-being, or fundamentally shift your perception of reality, the wisdom of mudras offers a direct path. From the celebrated Gyan Mudra, a gesture that awakens the flame of inner wisdom, to the deeply cleansing Apana Mudra, which aids in the purification of your entire system, you are about to discover that your own hands hold a timeless, ancient knowledge, a dormant power that is simply waiting for you to awaken it. A mudra, in its essence, is a gesture that consciously directs the flow of life force within the body. The term itself is derived from the ancient Sanskrit language, where it translates to seal or gesture. They are utilized in practices like meditation and yoga as a means to channel prana, the universal vital energy that sustains all of existence. The history of mudras traces back thousands of years to the cradle of civilization in ancient India, born from the deepest spiritual insights of the yogic, tantric, and Buddhist traditions. The enlightened sages of antiquity discovered that by forming specific configurations with the hands, it was possible to guide the universal life force, prana, through the subtle internal conduits of the body, which are known as the nadis. As the great master Swami Satyananda Saraswati so eloquently taught, mudras function as a kind of remote control for the mind and its energy. In the philosophy of yoga, the human being is understood not as a single entity, but as a being composed of multiple layers, or sheaths, known as koshas. These include the physical body, the annamaya kosha, the energetic body, the pranamaya kosha, the mental body, the manomaya kosha, the wisdom body, the vijnanamaya kosha, and finally, the bliss body, the anandamaya kosha. Mudras exert their most profound influence upon the pranamaya kosha, the energetic layer. When we consciously arrange our hands into a specific mudra, we are effectively creating a closed energetic loop, a divine internal circuitry that redirects and reorganizes the flow of prana within our system. If it is already a marvel to consider that our breath alone can influence this vital force, imagine then that mudras are even more refined instruments, capable of channeling and intensifying prana to specific regions or, indeed, throughout your entire being. Each mudra establishes a complete, self-contained energetic circuit within the body, which prevents your precious life energy from dissipating outwards. It is analogous to completing an electrical circuit. The current of energy begins to flow uninterrupted, circulating and revitalizing every cell, every fiber of your existence. Committing to a regular practice of mudras can yield extraordinary benefits, including robust physical health, profound emotional equilibrium, and a crystal-clear state of mental clarity. However, we must not confine our understanding to a purely technical or mechanical explanation. The true essence, the heart of the mudras, cannot be fully grasped by the rational mind alone. It is much like the fragrance of a rose. We can analyze its chemical composition, we can describe its molecular structure, but the true experience only unfolds when we inhale its scent deeply and allow that unmistakable aroma, to permeate our senses. So it is with mudras. They are an open invitation to direct, felt experience. Within the sacred scriptures of the Vedas, the Upanishads, and particularly in foundational texts such as the Hatha Yoga Pradipika and the Garanda Samhita, we find detailed descriptions of practices where mudras are presented as priceless jewels of spiritual technology. It is said that the great masters, including the sage Patanjali, who is credited with the systematization of classical yoga, placed immense emphasis on the transformative potential not only of physical postures, or asanas, and breathing techniques, or pranayama, but also of these sacred hand gestures, which are capable of awakening the divine current that flows within each of us. According to the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, authored by Swami Swatmarama, every individual mudra acts as a unique key, designed to open, cleanse, or intensify specific energetic channels. Meanwhile, the Garanda Samhita, in its detailed passages concerning the purification of the subtle body, clarifies that our hands are direct extensions of our heart. Therefore, by joining specific fingers, we can effectively seal the dispersion of prana and cultivate a refined, focused attention in designated areas of our being. From the perspective of Ayurveda, the ancient Indian science of life, this becomes even clearer. Each finger is understood to represent one of the 5 great elements. The thumb corresponds to fire, or Agni. The index finger represents air, or Vayu. The middle finger is ether, or Akasha. The ring finger embodies earth, or Prithvi. And the little finger symbolizes water, or Jala. When we consciously form a mudra, we are not merely positioning our fingers. We are masterfully orchestrating these fundamental elements, conducting a symphony of elemental forces to generate profound harmony within our entire being. And it is not only the yogic sages who have exalted the power of mudras. In Buddhism, particularly within its esoteric schools such as the Tibetan Vajrayana tradition, these gestures are considered an indispensable component of meditative practice. One need only observe the serene statues of the Buddha to see this wisdom in form. The Dhyana Mudra, with both hands resting in the lap and the thumbs gently touching, is a symbol of the deepest state of meditation. The Abhaya Mudra, with the right hand raised to chest level, palm facing outward, is a powerful gesture that evokes protection and absolute fearlessness. The Bhumisparsha Mudra, with one hand reaching down to touch the ground, commemorates the sacred moment when Siddhartha Gautama called upon the earth itself to bear witness to his enlightenment. For a considerable period, Western science tended to dismiss these practices as mere cultural quirks or esoteric eccentricities. However, in recent years, pioneering research in fields like neuroscience and psychology has begun to validate what ancient wisdom has always known. Conscious, intentional gestures can directly influence our physiology. These studies are revealing tangible, positive effects in areas such as stress reduction and the enhancement of focused attention. A landmark study, published in the Journal of Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine, discovered that the regular practice of specific mudras, when combined with meditation, fostered a state of greater coherence, a more harmonious dialogue between the brain's left and right hemispheres. The resulting brainwave patterns were indicative of a state of calm alertness, a condition where the mind is simultaneously sharp, awake, yet profoundly tranquil. This is the very state so avidly sought after by dedicated meditation practitioners worldwide. Now that you have a deeper understanding of what mudras are, and have perhaps begun to sense the profound, hidden power they contain, it is time for us to explore some of these sacred gestures more intimately. First, the Gyan Mudra, the mudra of wisdom. This is perhaps the most iconic and widely recognized mudra of all. It is formed by gently bringing the tip of the index finger to meet the tip of the thumb, while allowing the other 3 fingers to remain comfortably extended. Gyan means wisdom, and that is precisely the quality this gesture is designed to cultivate within you. In this position, you are creating a closed loop of cosmic energy, a direct connection between your individual consciousness and the universal intelligence. When you perform this mudra, something wonderfully subtle occurs. The air element, represented by the index finger, merges with the fire element, embodied by the thumb. The result of this union is a continuous, gentle flow of energy that works to clear the fog from your mind, dramatically improve your concentration, strengthen your memory, and awaken your dormant intuition. The great spiritual master Paramahansa Yogananda once said, By practicing Gyan Mudra, you touch the infinity of divine wisdom. This gesture is an open doorway to a higher state of perception. Whenever you find yourself feeling confused, mentally scattered, or uncertain, simply take a moment to sit in silence, form the Gyan Mudra, and patiently observe the wisdom that naturally begins to arise from within. Next, we explore the Prithvi Mudra, the mudra of the earth. This grounding gesture is performed by touching the tip of your ring finger to the tip of your thumb, while keeping the other fingers gently extended. This mudra is deeply and powerfully connected to the earth element, known as Prithvi. Its primary function is to promote stability, inner strength, and a profound sense of being grounded. If you often feel anxious, insecure, or find your confidence wavering, the Prithvi Mudra is a steadfast ally. It works by drawing the solid, steadfast, and nurturing energy of the earth up into your body and mind. This has the effect of calming turbulent emotions, increasing your overall vitality, and fortifying your connection to the present moment. This mudra is especially beneficial for individuals who tend to spend too much time lost in their thoughts, often forgetting the beauty, security, and reality that can only be found in the here and now. As the wise yogi Swami Satyananda Saraswati taught, with Prithvi Mudra, you root yourself deeply in the earth, finding strength and security within yourself. Let us now turn to the Anjali Mudra, the mudra of prayer or reverence. This is the beautiful and universally recognized gesture where we bring the palms of our hands together at the center of the chest, with the fingers pointing upwards. This is one of the most ancient and universal gestures of humanity, found not only in the traditions of yoga, but in countless spiritual and religious paths all across the globe. The word Anjali translates to offering or salutation. When you perform this mudra, you are initiating a process of harmonization between the left and right hemispheres of your brain. You are balancing the masculine and feminine energies that reside within you, and you are opening your heart center to the boundless flow of universal love and compassion. The revered Buddhist master Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us, by practicing Anjali Mudra, you recognize the divinity in yourself and in others. It is a gesture that immediately brings us into the present moment, making us keenly aware of our profound interconnectedness with all of life. This mudra fosters a deep sense of inner peace and reverence, making it ideal for beginning a meditation session or for moments of deep, heartfelt introspection. Now, we have the Apana Mudra, the mudra of purification. This powerful mudra is performed by joining the tips of the middle and ring fingers with the tip of the thumb, while the other two fingers remain gently extended. This is the primary mudra for cleansing and purification, operating on the physical, emotional, and spiritual levels simultaneously. Apana is the name given to the specific downward-flowing energy that governs the elimination of all waste and toxins from the body and mind. By practicing this mudra, you are directly stimulating and strengthening this vital energetic current. This promotes detoxification, fortifies the immune system, and helps to clear stagnant energy. It is an ideal practice for those moments when you feel physically exhausted, mentally overwhelmed, or emotionally unwell. Practicing Apana Mudra is like taking an internal bath in pure, cleansing energy, washing away everything that no longer serves your highest good. It is the perfect gesture for releasing repressed emotions, overcoming chronic fatigue, or even accelerating the body's natural healing processes. Next is the Vayu Mudra, the mudra of the air. The Vayu Mudra is formed by bending your index finger inwards until its tip touches the fleshy mound at the base of the thumb. Then, the thumb gently presses down upon the index finger. The purpose of this mudra is to balance the air element within the body, which makes it particularly beneficial for anyone who suffers from anxiety, nervousness, or an excess of restless, racing thoughts. If you ever feel agitated, find it difficult to sleep, or struggle to relax your mind and body, the Vayu Mudra can bring almost immediate calm. It is as if you are gently grounding an overactive mind, allowing the excess air energy to be harmonized and balanced. This process naturally brings forth a state of serenity and profound mental clarity. As Swami Shivananda said, Vayu Mudra is an antidote to inner restlessness. By practicing it, you bring your mind back to the natural peace that resides at the center of your being. Finally, we have the Dhyana Mudra, the cosmic mudra of meditation. This gesture, known in Zen Buddhism as the Hokai Join, is a profound symbol of deep meditation and unwavering concentration, traditionally used by Buddhist masters throughout history. This mudra represents the perfect union of mind and spirit on the path toward enlightenment. It is formed by positioning the hands in the lap, with the palm of the left hand resting gently upon the right. The thumbs are brought to touch lightly, creating a circle that symbolizes cosmic perfection and the absence of all duality. This gesture beautifully echoes the profound serenity of the Buddha during his meditation under the Bodhi tree. It emphasizes the dedicated pursuit of inner balance and the art of complete surrender to the present moment. In the context of Zazen, the seated meditative practice of Zen Buddhism, the dhyana mudra is considered essential for maintaining focus and stabilizing the mind. It greatly aids in the harmonization of vital energy, helping practitioners to enter a state of deep, observant silence. These are but a few examples from the vast and rich lexicon of mudras that exist, each possessing its own unique power, purpose, and beauty. By learning to work with these sacred gestures, you are receiving the keys to an ancient and sacred science, a science that has the potential to profoundly transform every aspect of your life. To begin your practice, first find a quiet place, a personal sanctuary where you can sit comfortably and close your eyes. Allow your gentle, natural breath to guide you into a state of inner silence. Choose the mudra that most resonates with your current intention, whether it is the Gyan mudra for wisdom or the Prithvi mudra for stability. Trust your intuition, for it always knows the way toward healing and harmony. As you form the mudra, do so with a sense of gentleness, without any haste or physical force. Remain fully present and aware of the gesture, feeling the subtle currents of energy flowing between your fingers. This moment of full, undivided attention is the most important secret of the practice. Simply be present. If your mind begins to wander, as it naturally will, gently and without judgment, guide your attention back to the feeling of the gesture and the rhythm of your breath. The practice can last for anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes. Always allow it to be a natural process, free from effort or obligation. Incorporate these mudras into your daily life. They can be practiced anywhere and at any time, becoming a constant and reliable tool to bring calm, clarity, or vitality to your day whenever you need it most. When you are ready to conclude your practice, slowly and consciously release the gesture. Take a moment to feel the energy that has been awakened within you, and then, softly open your eyes. As the great sage Ramana Maharshi once said, when practicing a mudra, do not move only your fingers. Move your soul toward the absolute. May your hands become channels of light. May your gestures be sacred. And may you always remember the profound divinity that resides within you. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. If this video was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And now, leave a comment below and tell us one thing you are grateful for today.